Well, good morning and welcome to Real Estate Radio with Kelly Warren and Associates. This is where the Valley's favorite real estate agent comes to tell you everything you need to know about buying or selling your home. Now, here are your hosts, Kelly and Jim Warren.
Good morning and welcome to Real Estate Radio. I'm Kelly Warren and I'm here with my husband Jim to talk to you about real estate in our valley.
Good morning.
How are you, Jim?
I'm fabulous. How are you?
I'm good. So you didn't like the good morning, the back and forth. You feel that's cheesy. So I was thinking about...
The problem is you always ask, how was your week?
Right.
Then I get nervous. Then I have to think, what did I do all week?
So you told me not to ask that. So I was thinking, though, about morning and about early morning and about being ready for things like this in the morning.
Okay.
So I was going to ask, now I've been married to you for 20-some years, so I already know the answer.
Yeah, okay, go ahead.
All right, are you a morning person or an evening person?
It depends how much sleep I get.
So that's where I thought with you, is I thought, you go in spurts. Like sometimes you're a morning person and sometimes you're an evening person.
Yeah.
Right now I think you're a little bit in the habit of staying up later and then you're kind of crabby in the morning.
Yeah, so if I stay up late, then I can't get up early. So I like to go to bed early and then I can wake up early. I'd rather get up, I'd rather be awake during the sunlight.
Well,
so then I can feel like I accomplished stuff throughout the day.
So listen, as your wife and as your fellow business partner,
this is making me nervous.
Of those, I would prefer you to be a morning person because I feel like you stay up late, you're wasting the hours, unwinding, watching TV, doing whatever you do. But in the morning, you get up and you get going, you take care of the kids, you get some business done, you go show a house, more productive hours when you go to bed earlier.
All right. So my bedtime, as soon as we get done with this show, I'm going straight to bed.
Yep, all night.
Right.
Anyway, so good morning, folks. We're talking about real estate in our valley today. I'm Kelly Warren. I'm with Kelly Warren and Associates. And for the last couple of weeks, we've been bringing in some of our team members to talk to you about different parts of real estate locally. And with us in the studio today.
I have a question.
What?
So do you keep bringing in all these people because you're afraid you and I won't have nothing to talk about?
It's to cushion it because I already have to talk to you too much. So today I have Tom Bigley with us.
Hi.
Hi, Tom. When did you get licensed? A year ago, right?
Yeah, the 8th is going to be my 1 year.
Ooh, we're coming up on an anniversary.
Can we have a party?
Estate.
We are. Okay, can we do a party?
No.
Oh, okay.
We do a 20-year party. Real estate didn't kill you, you get a party.
Sounds fair. Okay.
So 1 year down, what do you think? Do you like it?
I do like it. It's definitely a learning experience. I would say that for sure. Just because there's such a variety of people that you work with, things needed.
I think it's never what people expect. I think everybody expects, I'm going to go in there and just show houses and make money. And it's not always that easy.
Yeah, no, once I learned I needed to be more than just a pretty face with it.
I know.
It was, game face. This is serious. But yeah, I mean, every single deal is different. I know more. They go real smooth, things like that. Just because... with experience, you get better.
So I love working with new agents like you because when I'm working with an agent who's been in the business for 20-some years, who doesn't sell that many houses, they're kind of burned out, not loving the industry and not loving sales in general. And, so if you've been in for that long and you just sell a few a year, things, you have experience. But, they don't have that fire that a new agent has. So, so I like to see that. And that's what I love about working with agents like you. And that's one of the great things of being with a team, folks. If you're listening, you get the fire and the excitement of a new, young, hot agent, and you get the experience and the knowledge for them to fall back on of having the mentorship and, the knowledge of myself and Jim and even some of the other agents that have come in and talked with us on the radio. Mary and Julie have been in the business 30 and 15 years, So lots of experience within the team. So for you, Tom, being on a team aspect, do you find that when you're in the office, is there somebody to ask questions to and to lean on?
Oh, all the time. And just kind of touching off what you were saying before that, getting like my first, sales or working with a buyer or a seller, a client on either side, you kind of get that feeling of like wanting more of it.
Hey Tom, you can back up from your mic
Yes.
a little bit. Thanks. You're a little loud. It was my eardrums were blowing.
Sorry, guys. This guy's
okay.
really passionate about talking about being new.
That's what I love, that passion.
But yeah, no, it's definitely a cool thing because you get your first listing or settle, you finish up your first contract and you're just like kind of amped up, ready for more. And that's definitely a plus side too of having so many people around of a team, because I can get a solution quick to something I'm not really sure about, or things like that. Someone's there with an answer.
Well, the thing that I love about working with the new agents is, so me and Tom, we've talked more in this last year than we've talked our entire lives. And it's funny because, I'm always there to answer a question for him, and I love doing that. But now I can see that he's getting a lot better at it because he's not coming to me with as many questions as he used to. And now the questions he's coming to me with are a lot different than when we first started. And diving into like a settlement statement or something like that is really cool. And I think that's where I understand a lot more of the business. And I think now that he's coming to me with those questions, I'm enjoying that interaction more now than like when he first started. And he's like, how do I open a lockbox? Well, you have a button on your phone, buddy. So
if you're just tuning in, you are listening to Real Estate Radio with Kelly Warren and Associates. We are here talking with myself, my husband, Jim, and Tom Bigley from our team. So kind of just getting caught up on Tom being a new agent and everything. You can find us and our contact information and Tom and some of our properties and everything online at kellysoldit.com. That's kellysoldit.com. We're available there 24/7. But so along with what you were saying, I think the way that some of the questions change, and even after thousands of transactions and helping hundreds and hundreds of families, every once in a while, I still find one of those tricky ones.
Yeah.
We had a question this week that I had to call the title attorney about. Somebody going through a bankruptcy and buying a house cash. Well, I thought this wouldn't be a problem because the guy's got the cash. You can't take title mid-bankruptcy.
Right.
So
Yeah.
I was like, the government doesn't like that.
It's not.
You're not. The answer
government,
was
it's your debtors don't like that. Like you.
Well, the answer was you're not allowed to acquire new assets while in an open bankruptcy.
Yeah.
So we just had to extend the closing so that they could close out the bankruptcy, and then he can. So
That's crazy.
we find ways
again,
to make
we're
it work
not
for people.
attorneys and whatnot ourselves, so it's important that everybody's aware of that. But I know once you get into property and real estate and even anything, if you're filing bankruptcy, you're basically not paying debts that you owe. And if you're going to take on something that's worth money, well, that's money that you could be paying your creditors back with. So, again, that's a whole bunch of stuff that you would definitely have to talk to an attorney. It's a good thing you called the attorney to figure all that out.
I did. I wasn't going to guess on the
Right,
answer to that. If you have real estate questions, you can email them to us. AskKelly@kellysoldit.com. That's AskKelly@kellysoldit.com. We're going to read some of our questions from listeners later on this half an hour. You still have time if you want to send in some more questions. All questions that aren't answered on air are answered via email, so send them in. We're happy if we don't know the answer. Occasionally, like we come across something new on every transaction, we will find the answer for you. But with as many deals as we do know most of the answers just right away.
Yeah, and there's some good questions today, so I can't wait to get to that part of the show.
Yeah. So while I have Tom here, one thing that I wanted to bring up with him is a little bit of his background was in journalism, marketing. You were a news producer, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so is that similar to what Viking's doing here, or what is?
Like education wise, it was like some of the things. But I focused primarily in TV. I was with WFMJ for a little bit, and then I went to like a startup media company, and they were based in Pittsburgh. I don't think they're still
They may or may not be
as a thing.
So We do the Valley Spotlight on Sunday afternoons on the CW with Lauren Ludwig and Mike Case. So you had worked with them before at the radio station, right? So how fun is that the paths are crossing in real estate and marketing?
Yeah, it's definitely, it wasn't something I expected, especially because I saw Mike Case when you guys were having like that first meeting and stuff. But it's cool, just like the different paths that people can go and then like, cross events eventually again and things like that. So but it was awesome. They were amazing and very helpful because like they were two of like the first people I was working with when I was finally, like putting a show together, things like that. Up in like a news booth and things. I was basically like their voice in their ear during the show.
Right.
That's pretty much
like different people are in ours while we're here trying to do this.
Right.
Cool.
So so you've got that background in news and in advertising and in marketing, and here in real estate we do that kind of stuff. We help sellers day in and day out sell their homes and move on to their next level in life. So if somebody was going to call us right now, and if you wanted to call us right now, you could call us at 330-717-2689 or online at kellysoldit.com. But so if somebody was sitting at home right now listening and they have a home and they need to sell it, what are some marketing and advertising things that we do to get their property sold?
Well, I mean, there's so many things. Just because I know our team, we take advantage of pretty much all like the different options.
We market every single way. Yeah. That's what I like to tell people. There's nothing that we're not doing.
Yeah, and especially with all the outlets and everything too. It's
I think marketing has changed a ton in the last
it has
5 years, decade. Like
yes, it has, and that's some of the things that when I look at some of the other companies, not even just real estate companies that we're in competition with, but companies of any industry, some of them have not kept up with the changes in advertising.
Right.
No, and I think that's something you have to like stay on top of the ball with, or pretty much evolve with, kind of as things are picking up, go with it. So, because I mean, especially kind of being somewhat like younger-ish.
How old are you, Tom? Are we allowed to ask Tom that?
Yeah, sure.
I'm 26.
26, this young energy.
I said ish.
26 and a half.
We're a year past the quarter life crisis. That's my favorite Tom story.
It was a rough time. Okay. But yeah, no, I think compared to other agents in the Valley, I definitely think that we are a group that's taking advantage of that, of keeping up with it or changing with it.
Yeah.
Because whether it's social media or TV or wherever, I think we test it, and that important thing of seeing what works and what doesn't, and kind of going along with it.
Our basic advertising platform right now for our clients, we are professional photography on every listing, regardless of price or size. We want to make it look as good as possible because buyers are shopping online. There's something like they say 98.6% of buyers, that's like every buyer, looking on their phone or their tablet or their computer to find a house. So we want every one of our properties to look great. We do video tours, we do aerial drone photography, we do all kinds of walkthrough videos. In addition to the professional photography, we do these beautiful, amazing flyers, not just your standard MLS printouts. We do live television and radio advertising. When we do the Valley Spotlight, we like to do that in some of our houses so that we can talk about them. We talk about our picks of the week here. So our customers are getting live airtime and getting real professional, high-quality marketing for their homes. And we're open to anything. When somebody approaches us with a new idea, like, hey, we should try and market houses like this. Yes, let's give it a try. Let's see if it works.
See what happens.
We know we have to
It's
evolve.
what makes this fun. I think that's I think that's my favorite part about opening our company is it really gives us the freedom to try new things and see what's going to really just disrupt the industry.
Sure.
And it's a lot of fun. So it's cool.
So, Tom, if a buyer wanted to see a house or if somebody wanted to talk to you about marketing their house, what's your contact information?
My contact info, my phone number is 330-402-6443. Again, that's 330-402-6443. And my email is tom, T-O-M, @kellysoldit.com.
man, if we hire another Tom, he's going to be so mad he doesn't have that email.
It'll have to be like Tom2 at Kelly Sold.
Tom.1.
We're going to do our picks of the weeks after the break coming up in a minute here. But before our picks of the weeks and before the break, I want to talk about our open houses. With the holiday season, open houses are a little bit slower. We do have one for you this Sunday. It is at 2005 Country Club. And that is in Youngstown in the Brownlee Woods area. And I love that area. I'm a Youngstown girl. I went to Cheney. So, I'm fond
Cheney's
of it.
on the opposite side of Brownlee Woods.
Well, I know Cheney's west side, but Youngstown in general, it's home.
Yeah.
So open this Sunday, today from 2 to 4. We have a 3-bedroom ranch, bath and a half, full basement, attached garage, all brick, low maintenance home. This was redone in the last couple years, hardwood floors, new paint throughout, great
Nice.
condition. Listed at $89,900. The address again is 2005 Country Club. We're going to be taking a break. You can email your questions about real estate to askkelly@kellysoldit.com. And if you have questions, you can call or text us at 330-717-2689. We'll go ahead and move into our commercial break.
Hey, if you need to sell your home without all the headaches most people experience, hey, Sean Hannity here to tell you that after years of buying, selling, investing millions of dollars in real estate, that all real estate agents do not operate the same way. Now, what makes the difference between a home selling fast and for top dollar and one that sits on the market for months and doesn't even sell at all? Well, you have a great American right in your backyard that I trust if I needed to sell my home. I'm talking about Kelly Warren with Kelly Warren and Associates Real Estate Solutions. She services the entire Mahoning Valley, attracts hundreds of buyers every week, and sells an average 3 homes every week. Kelly spends thousands of dollars every month and creates demand for your home, which makes it sell faster and for more money. Don't play games with your home. Call Kelly at 330-717-2689. That's 330-717-2689 or online at kellysoldit.com. That's kellysoldit.com.
Hey, you're listening to Real Estate Radio. If you're enjoying the show and thinking about buying a new home, we would love to help you. We have an entire team of agents and staff dedicated to meeting your home buying needs. Go to kellysoldit.com. That's kellysoldit.com to contact us and give us the opportunity to help you achieve the American dream of home ownership. We would love to work with you.
Thanks, Tom. I like that announcer voice. Is that something that you use in your pro wrestling activities?
We didn't even talk about his pro wrestling.
I know. And, our half an hour goes by quick. So I'm going to let that linger for our listeners. If you are looking for a rock star realtor / ninja / professional wrestler, Tom Bigley is your guy.
It actually makes for a great discussion, while on showings.
Sure. And don't your buyers feel real protected when they're walking through a vacant house or something?
Actually, we've come across.
See? Anyway,
funny.
you're listening to Real Estate Radio, where we're talking about real estate right here in our valley. We have a couple of questions coming up, and I got a sneak peek at those this morning. And the first one I feel like is going to take us a while. Big topic of the week. But before we dive into those, we're going to give you our real estate picks of the week. Who wants to go first?
I'll go first.
Okay, Jim's got a house for us.
All right. So this one is in Garrettsville, and I absolutely love Garrettsville. I think it is one of the most beautiful places that God has ever created in the world.
Amish country. I want to be at the beach. Jim wants to be in Garrettsville. Whatever. It is beautiful, though.
It's gorgeous. There's a forest. There's fields. It's everything that I think is what home is. So that's why this is my pick this week, Kelly. The address is 15590 Grove Road. It's 4 bedrooms, 2 baths. It's basically a very nice, updated home. Large garage, which is attached. It is beautiful. I remember the first time I was there, and they were working on a car in the garage, and I thought, man, they have the life. Sit here and tinker on a car, look out and see horses across the street. It is beautiful.
It's a nice floor plan, too, because when you come in from that big garage, you're walking right into your first floor, laundry, utility rooms. So if you've got kids and you've got, the coats and book bags and all that stuff, there's a place to drop them before you get into, your real house.
Yeah.
Huge dining area and eating kitchen there, huge open family room. And when I'm saying huge, these rooms are, not your normal
Yeah.
size big room. It's
Yeah.
bigger than that.
Exactly. So,
What's the price on that one?
oh, the price on that one is $279.
And that's 15590 Grove Road out in Garrettsville. If you want more information on that, of course, you can find it at kellysoldit.com.
Yep.
Tom, what's your pick?
Oh, I got a good one for y'all. So this one's located at 2970 Whispering Pines Drive in Canfield. Canfield mailing address, Austintown Schools, though. And guess what, guys? It was just reduced. We're at $219.9 for that, and I think it's definitely a great deal for that. It's 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, and the setup for this is awesome. It's tiered level, which is great for just hosting family, especially with like more of the holidays coming up here.
It really is set up
Yeah.
for entertaining because
Yeah.
you've got like the open kitchen to the living room to the dining room kind of all connected and open right there together. And then you've got the lower level, you'd send the kids down there to play or
Right.
set up some tables for food or something.
Yeah, and that kind of works too, just because like the outer deck part too is like that same setup, so it doesn't even have to just be like indoors. Like once once weather breaks, things like that, continue that out there. And what's awesome too is that it has like a ravine kind of park like
Yes,
setup
that's that
outside.
meander area.
That's what I was going to say.
Yeah.
I love that area over there. It is very peaceful.
That setup.
It does kind of feel like you're in the park.
Yeah,
So I do like that. That's cool.
and definitely probably like a very nice like scenic view. Like once like winter comes through here, and I think that would look great.
Yeah, it depends what view you want.
I think
Summer
each
or
season
the
is
Yeah, I was
great.
about to say.
Yeah, I'd like
Get
to
spoiled
sit
with
there
it.
and watch them change. Right.
Yeah, but
Awesome.
all of that too. It comes at just over 2,700 square feet. So you definitely get a lot of space, and especially this time of year, something that's good that I know a lot of buyers ask about. It has a new roof that is with it.
Oh, nice.
Also, 2-car garage that is attached, and a home warranty included for a free purchase.
All that for only $219.9 on the desirable Whispering Pines.
Well, it's beautiful back there.
It really is.
All
And
right,
it really is desirable. Every house that goes up over there sells pretty quickly. So
Yeah.
definitely check that one out online or give Tom a call if you want a private showing. My pick of the week is a condo. I don't think we've talked about many condos. So
Yeah.
this is in Howland Schools, 1203 Surrey Point. This one was also just reduced, $124.9. These people are serious to get this sold. It's a 2-bedroom, 2.5 bath. It's a townhouse style condo. So you walk in, you've got your living room, dining room, kitchen, first floor laundry. You got a finished basement, lower level.
It has a basement.
It does.
That's nice.
Yeah, and an attached garage.
Yeah.
So, some condos you're parking in a common garage or you don't have a basement. This one's got it all. Upstairs, there's 2 bedrooms that each have an attached full bath and a loft area. And the master bath has one of those beautiful big soaking tubs. So nicely decorated, completely updated for $124.9 in Howland Schools.
Oh,
I don't
man.
think you can beat it.
No, that's awesome.
So that's 1203 Surrey Point. That's my pick of the week. All of these homes and the rest of our favorite houses can be found online 24/7 at kellysoldit.com. If you'd like to schedule a private showing on any of these properties, you can call the office at 330-717-2689 to speak with one of our buyer's agents, or Tom would love to show them to you. And Tom's number again is
330-402-6443.
Okay. And of course, as always, they're available online at kellysoldit.com. Speaking of kellysoldit.com, we've got questions that people email into us at askkelly@kellysoldit.com. So, Jim, why don't you lay one of those on us?
So this was a crazy week
It
with
was.
a lot of news and all that fun stuff. So at least here for the Valley. So Katie M. Boardman asked, what effect is the closing of GM going to have on our local economy and housing market?
Well, I'm glad you asked this
Well,
one
we're
first.
also not economists.
Jim likes to give all the disclaimers. Not a lawyer, not a CPA, not an economist, but here's our answer as a realtor. Yes, I'm glad you asked it first because we got so many questions in this week, and I am going to respond to them each via email if we don't get to the rest of them today. But this one, our hearts and prayers are out to all the families affected by this news at GM. And the hopeful side of me is hoping, maybe they'll get another car, maybe the contract will be extended, maybe.
Yeah, but without knowing anything for sure, it's always scary.
Well, and that's a lot of stress and a lot of concern on all the families too. Even if something
Right.
like that does pull through, you've got a lot of thought and a lot of doubt going on with the stability.
Yeah.
And, so those 1,500-ish jobs at GM. It's about that, right?
I think it was 1,600.
1,600. And then, of course, that
affects,
trickles down to
many other companies and businesses locally.
All the companies that feed off of GM. And I was even hearing last night on the news about like the Lordstown Water Department and the tax department and stuff, like what they count on as revenue goes down. So it affects our area in many, many ways. So that's my economist view. But for my housing view, my thought on this is, as sad as it is and as unfortunate as it is, we in the Valley are strong people. We pull through, the steel mill's closed, all kinds of stuff goes on here. We've had school systems in distress and everything else. Yeah. And we keep ticking. So
well, I think as a people in general, Youngstown, we take the hits and we keep working through it. We know you just got to get to the next step. You just got to get to the next stage of life or experience or whatever it is, and we'll figure it out. I'm a big believer that God puts us where He wants us, and He'll take care of us.
Well, and so even with that idea, with being where we're meant to be, we've been feeling the effects of this stuff at GM for years already, since about 2015. Yeah. They got rid of third and second shift already. It's not like all of those jobs are going down at once. I can't tell you how many families that I've already helped sell their homes and relocate them to Indiana and Texas and everywhere else. So we've been working through this. It's already been affecting our Valley with those home sales. My advice right now, and I had this conversation with many of my sellers this week, is if you're currently on the market, get a little more aggressive. Do a price adjustment if you need to, because other houses will start to come on the market. Prices might start to slow down a little bit. So we're in the holiday season. We're in the winter season. We're just hearing news of this that may or may not affect us right away. But my thought is, get in front of it.
Always be prepared.
Right.
Yeah.
If you've been thinking about selling and you're one of those people that's been saying to yourself, in the spring, I'm going to put my house on the market. Some other houses might be coming on the market in the spring. It might be something that you want to think about sooner rather than later. Yeah. So you can give us a call at 717-2689 to talk about what's the best strategy to get your home sold for as quick as possible for the most amount of money.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, this is one of those things I think we could go on for hours and hours and talk about and discuss.
We could. So. Give me another question, though.
Okay. Okay, let's see here. Joni sent a beautiful, this isn't even a question, sent a beautiful long email. Well, I guess it technically is.
Where's the question in there,
okay. She says, I'm in town taking care of my mother. Unfortunately, I don't need to buy or sell a house, but I've tried a couple cleaning people here that I haven't been happy with. Can you recommend someone to clean her house?
Oh, yes. We do have a complete network of people that we recommend in different industries. So thank you for listening, and thanks for asking us for help, even if you're not buying or selling anything in the home industry. We love to help our listeners. Yeah. So I do have a great cleaning lady. I'll send you her contact information. I'll respond to your email with that. So we'll get that out to you. Any other questions that anybody has, real estate related, buying or selling, or even just home related in general, like Joni did, please feel free to email us, askkelly@kellysoldit.com. The rest of these from this week, I'm going to go ahead and email back when I get back to the office today, because we are about out of time. So thanks for listening. Thanks for tuning in to Real Estate Radio, where we can talk about real estate right here in the Valley. Tom, thanks for coming in with us today.
Absolutely.
Yeah, Tom. It was fun. I'm glad the two of you didn't team up on me.
Oh, no, we would never.
Please.
As usual, at 4 p.m. today, you can watch us on the Valley Spotlight on the Valley CW. And we do have an open house today at 2005 Country Club in Youngstown from 2 to 4. So check us out there and online at kellysoldit.com. Thanks again for listening.
Bye.